Hello again, traders. Right, something really weird's happened since I made the last video. Um, the screen capture thing has gone to a 5 minute limit again from unlimited 2 hours ago, maybe a little longer. Anyway, um, I got back a while back now, and I'm looking at gold. This is now a H1 chart, and you're probably wondering why I say things like on Twitter, this is my Twitter following, uh, selling was not an option or buying was not an option. And that is based on these things here. It's as simple as that. I cannot physically consider buying when these are all below zero and red. And as you can see, it just crashes. This now has become, some will call it a flag on the lower time frames, 15 minute. It's just sort of, well, it's sideways, isn't it? Clearly sideways. But what because I'd like to get another trade. I've had a couple of little scalps since I've been back. But what's first thing that I noticed when I get back is it didn't move hardly at all. Then we've got this situation, 5 day average daily range is 3 times where we are at the moment. That's, in my opinion, building up for a breakout. This is all messy compared to the power you can see there. Same here, messy. Um, Now, I'll get rid of a load of these lines because this was all part of my analysis, and they're drawn on line charts. We'll have a look at the line chart. Get rid of all of these now. I will start to rush in a moment because I've just remembered I've got 5 minute limit on this. So I can only connect highs that make lower lows, which means I can't connect that one there because that low is not lower than that one. So those are valid. Now we can see we've got a couple of 3 CRs to the long side, bullish. And in the old days, I used to have to wait for manually watch a red one or pink, if you like. And then if we um, broke that down 3CR with an up 3CR, I've got to have a new down 3CR. Hope that makes sense. Now, they still play a big part in my analysis. What we've got going on here is an uptrend, low, high, high, low. That didn't make a high, high. That's an inside bar effectively somewhere there. Higher, low, higher, high. So now we can connect that, disregard that, and that, when that high there was broken by this high here, that is the uptrend. Don't worry about all the tooting going on. That's what the Vietnamese do, and I actually quite like it. I find it very funny. Anyway, so really, this is sideways, but and we should be looking for shorts based on the higher time frames. Let's look at H4. You can see we're below zero now on H4. We're red on H4, but what do they have to do before they can go? We can all go short, as it were. They have to get discounted orders. So they're building up the big boys are building up their orders from these up moves and taking out the stops and various other ways they accumulate orders, build orders. This is going to end in a minute, so I'll make a part 2 video of this as well and carry on, and maybe even a part 3. So this is all wrong, we can see that as well. So, it's just a question of, I've got the time to analyse it, so I thought I'd analyse it in front of you. Now notice we've got a 4 hour 3CR here as well. So for this to be a valid sell, we really should break that 4 hour 3CR with a 3CR H4 down, pink, red, whatever you want to call it. So it's not bearish, and in the short term, because of that 3CR, this now is just a pullback, and this will be the end of the video. That is just a pullback on a bullish move. based on that 3CR. And what do we know about 3CR?